Hi everyone, welcome to another reading. It's been a really long time since I've done a reading. I felt inspired to do one today. This time I'm using 3 separate decks of the tarot, and if you could choose your pile based on that. So this is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3. And the reading today is just going to be general messages from the universe at this time, things you need to know, things that you might not be aware of. Just, it could be related to any aspect of life, whatever comes through, and I'm going to try and do it intuitively. So 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so for pile 1, this is your reading. This is a traditional Rider-Waite deck, but it has holographic imagery. So I'm just going to shuffle this. Okay, so while I'm shuffling, I'm going to focus on any messages needed for pile 1 at this time from the universe and spirit and the unconscious. Okay. So 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, lots of Pentacles going on here. 5 of Cups. 7 of Wands and 7 of 8 of Swords. 10 of Cups in the reverse. And the Hanged Man in the reverse. Okay, so pile 1, the general energy is very much material focused. So I think there's a lot going on for you with either work, home, finances. We know economically it's quite a hard time at the moment, generally, with prices going up and fuel issues, electricity and energy prices and things like that. But in terms of your situation, pile 1, it seems like you're in a prosperous time. So you've got a lot of abundance coming in, you've got opportunities, you're able to save, you're able to have different options. Maybe you're given more than one opportunity. So if you're going for like a job interview, or if you're trying for a new course or anything like that, if you're moving house, then it's all going to be quite rewarding for you. So material things are going quite well at this time. Emotionally and personally, there are certain problematic things. So there is a feeling of loss and heartache, even whilst you're having this success in the material world. In the more private moments in your life, you may be feeling a sense of sorrow and loss because of possibly some kind of a breakup or estrangement from someone. There's the 3 cups that have been knocked down, but that doesn't mean that all is lost. There are still options, but you may be feeling this sense of heartache. But you're diverting your energy by getting on with things, doing things, and you're moving forward, which is really good. So there will be the healing takes time on the emotional level, but on the material level, everything looks really promising. And it seems like you've been in a time of real contemplation and not really wanting to change, not really wanting to go out there. But that is changing now with this hangman in reverse. It seems like you're willing now to venture forward out into the world and see what it might offer. And it's looking really promising. So I think this is a very positive time for you. On the emotional level, you may need to just take it slowly and not jump into anything. But on the material level, you're moving forward and you're doing things for yourself, which is really good. So these are the general messages for you, pile 1. I hope they helped. And now I'm going to move on to pile 2. Okay, so pile 2, I've chosen, we've got the traditional Rider-Waite deck, which is this one. So I'm just going to shuffle those general messages for pile 2 at this time. Okay, 4 of Cups in reverse. The Fool in reverse. No, not coming out here. And 2 Cups in reverse. The World in reverse. Okay, there's a lot of reversals, but it's not bad. The Lovers. Okay, I've got one where I don't know if it's a reversal or not. I'm just gonna take it like this. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, just get clarifiers, Knight of Cups. Okay, your reading, pile 2, is very much more relationship focused. It seems the message for you is to do with relationships. It seems like you're finally ready or coming out of a place of uncertainty. Something has just clicked in your mind. Some clarity has come in about where you want to move some sort of relationship or something that's going on in your relationship. You know which direction you want to take it. The 4 of Cups is now in reverse, the sense of doubt. You have been just in a stage of having loads of doubts and not really knowing what to do, and that is suddenly some clarity has come in and it's clicked for you that you don't want to just be on the fence about this anymore. Whatever it is, you know what you want, and the Fool has come into the reverse. So there is a little bit of hesitancy with that Fool in reverse. So how you act on this intuition is still a little bit uncertain to you, but in your mind you know that you want to take something forward or take a step into something and take a risk. So that clarity is coming in for you. There's still a little bit of hesitancy, uncertainty on what action you're going to use, but you are willing and you are ready to take some kind of action towards something in your relationships. Maybe it's that you want to move sort of a dating situation into a more serious relationship, or it may be that you want to do the opposite, that you want to let go of something. It could be one way or the other. I don't know what your personal situation is because this is very collective, and it's various different situations for different people, but there's something where you've now got the clarity of what the next step is, and you just need to now have the courage to actually take that step. There's been a feeling of loss and heartache for a long time, and you're now willing to put that behind you in whatever way, move out of it. There may be a time where doing this, whatever it is, makes you feel at a loss, makes you feel like your world has turned upside down, and makes you feel possibly a little bit of doubt about, whether you did the right thing. But the fact that you've got this moment of clarity is valuable, and it will turn into something beautiful. We have the lovers here, so a beautiful flowering of intimacy is gonna be come forth from this. Now there might be, whatever decision you're making, there might be a period where you have to juggle and sort out certain things. If it's a situation where you decide to move in with someone, it may require a lot of adjustment, but there's going to be a supportive and loving energy that helps you build on whatever it is that you've decided to do. So yeah, this looks very inspiring for you, pile 2, in terms of your newfound courage to move forward in whatever direction, mainly related to your close relationships. Whatever inkling or decision that you've had in your mind, you're now getting the courage to act on it. So that's your message for pile 2. I hope this helped. Now this next one is from a new tarot deck. This one is it doesn't have a symmetrical image, so it won't have reversals. So this, for pile 3, there won't be reversals in your reading. Reversals aren't always bad, but some people are a bit scared of reversals, but they can be positive. Reversals can also be positive, but there will be none in this pile. So for pile 3, what are messages that you need to know at this time? Queen of Cups. Eight of Swords. The Magician. The Fool in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Eight. The Moon. Okay, pile 3, a little bit more of a complex reading than the other 2 piles. I might have to get some clarifiers on some of these. So, there's quite a lot of major change going on in your life, it seems. You're making good progress on the material, financial front, and you're moving forward with things, and that looks quite clear. In terms of what's going on for you in your personal and emotional life, there's a lot of change going on. There's a strong feminine energy, loving, nurturing. It might be an influence in your life, or it might be yourself. And there's a huge amount of power of creation and manifestation coming forth into your life. So those look quite positive. But alongside this, you're dealing with a lot of maybe mental, psychological things that are quite hard to deal with this Moon card here, which is to do with unconscious patterns that you weren't aware of, wounding and things like that. When what was in the dark comes to light, and then you have to deal with that. Those are some of the issues that are coming for you in your personal life. It's an opportunity for healing, but it can be quite challenging. So the material side of things looks quite good, but emotionally and mentally you may be having a little bit of a hard time. But just got to clarify for this moon, this healing is going to turn into a huge release and feeling of freedom. So don't give up on this. It's going to turn into something really positive for you once you've got through this. There's going to be a huge feeling of peace, and you're going to be able to bring that into the rest of your life, and it is going to turn out really positive for you. So just have faith. Have faith. Again, the Hangman in reverse. I'm just going to get a few more clarifiers for you, pile 3, because it looks complex. Justice in reverse. So whatever inner battles or conflicts you're dealing with at the moment, it may have felt unfair to you, something that happened, that it was unfair and you didn't know how to resolve it. But you're moving out of this confusion now, and you're going to be able to figure it out for yourself and have a feeling of regeneration come from that. So there's a huge opportunity there to move forward from something, become better off for something hard that you went through. You just have to take the time to process whatever is going on emotionally and mentally. If you're not having any emotional or mental issues that you've dealt with in the recent past or currently, then this is not your reading. But it may look like there was some sort of injustice or unfairness that you dealt with and you didn't really know how to resolve it, but you're coming into your own and finding a way through this healing, and you will be supported with that, with the Magician here and the 9 of Pentacles. So have faith that the dark night will turn into a promising dawn. Okay, so that's your reading, pile 3. I hope that helped. And any readings that don't resonate, just let go of that and maybe choose a different pile. But if you get a few messages that do resonate, then that's an indication that that was your reading. Okay, thank you for listening. I hope this helped today. Speak to you soon.